Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. It said trying to reconnect. It got me all discombobulated. Welcome. I like to start out with how can I help? I've recently started doing that because usually it's my favorite question. I ask it the most in direct messages. I ask it the most on phone calls. I ask it the most throughout the day. How can I help? How can I make this better? How can we improve this? How can I or we create what it is that we want? Well, today is day 3028 of our annual, not our annual challenge, this is What Shipped You Now, where I document my journey. Here's the place where I just share lessons learned, what's working, what's not working. I call it the good, the bad, the beautiful. I used to call it the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I'm like, why am I saying that? I don't want more ugly in my life. I want more beautiful in my life. So now, for about a week or two, I've said the good, the bad, and the beautiful. Because I learned walking at the state park that if I looked for something beautiful every day, and new and interesting I hadn't seen before, I would see that. And after literally thousands of days going there, every single day I found something to take a picture of and something beautiful I hadn't seen before. I should turn that into a book. That'd be pretty interesting. So today, what am I working on? A lot, as my youngest granddaughter would say. Supersize challenges. Supersize You Annual Challenge, day 136. Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge. First time ever doing an annual challenge directly to my business folks. Day 136, and then again today is day 3028 of what the heck am I doing? Well, a couple of interesting lessons learned yesterday. Finally got the graphics change on my school community, which I still need a picture for my, I can't remember what it's called, but in Discovery there's a little thing and a blurb. I still need a picture of me incorporated into that, because those are the communities that people are more likely to join because they trust that there's a real human being behind them. And I'm definitely a real human being, right? I think I've got 19,000 YouTube videos on one YouTube channel, and I've got, and then about half of those are actually my Pajama Grandma podcast, because just the audio has been stripped out and I put up as a podcast, I don't know, ages ago, and then I put it on automatic, so it just does it for me automatically in YouTube. Then my other channel, I started a new channel, a just Supersize Your Business channel, and it's really tailored more toward beginners. Not because that's my target audience and the people that I do higher level things with, like our upcoming mastermind, but because that's who the algorithm keeps telling me I should be talking to. And I think that they do that because they want you to start out with the newer people and then ascend them through your organization, because that way they know who to show me to, if that makes sense. So I learned that. And I will start tailoring specific content that I create for that channel, different than my 3 videos that I've been doing for, this is my 9th year doing an annual challenge. So I've done 3 videos a day because I've done Supersize Your Business for 9 years. I've done Pajama Grandma, turned to a bunch of different annual challenges for 9 years. And this is my 9th year then documenting my journey, right? I guess if we divided 3028 by 365, we'd know how many years it's been, etc. I did miss a day for COVID. In Christmas Day of 2020, before we knew COVID was a thing, actually it was 2019, I had COVID. I clearly and definitely had COVID. I had been on a cruise, which is probably where I got exposed to it. I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking it probably was. Anyway, we didn't know anything back then, and now we're finding out all kinds of stuff that we probably still don't want to know, because it comes from evil sources, and I don't know about you, but I know evil exists, but I don't want to ever think about or focus on it, because I definitely don't want more of that in my life. Launched my Supersize Your Business school community yesterday. And by that, I just meant I started telling people about it. I'm doing a 7-day series, and I should have started it 2 weeks ago before I picked the launch date, but I just picked the launch date and am going. I started the community last, I think, October. And I just really very slowly brought people into it, but not because I consciously invited them into it, which I'm really kicking myself for, because there are amazing people in my network that I would love to be part of that community. And I know it's a different platform, and a lot of people don't want to go on different platforms, but I'll tell you what, I have taken the school platform and literally replaced so many different facets of my business, because I can do them all in one place. And the older I get, the more I want to simplify and streamline things. And I think that's one of the things I'm really good at for helping businesses, is helping them to look at the big picture and then really sort out and simplify and strategize and say, yes, I need to be doing this but I am the bottleneck in so many places in my business. I need to just step out of the way and let the people that I team up with to do the things that they're here to do, because that is how we really scale and grow and supersize our businesses. I digress. So we're talking about stress today. Eustress, which is the good stress, and de-stress, which is the bad stress, right? Good and bad is, of course, defined by us. I use stress in a positive way to drive me toward my goals and move me forward. Didn't know. I guess I have done that for most of my life. I wanted to say I didn't always do that, but I just didn't know what it was called. I guess I've always done that, but I didn't know that there was a name for it until about 5 years ago. Now, I consciously flip the switch on when I catch myself feeling negative stress, for example, with technical challenges like Facebook. I flip the switch and I'm like, how can I figure this out? How can I make this happen? How can I do the thing I want to do, even though the platform I'm doing it on says I can't do it that way anymore, or has put up, they don't even say it. They just block things and change things without ever communicating it. And I understand that they've got billions of users. It's not my platform. And so I accept that there are certain limitations, and I continue to choose to use it in different capacities because it's quicker and easier and faster for me personally. I wouldn't recommend it to everybody because the frustration alone will cause people to quit. All right. I think more people quit out of frustration, which is made up in our head, than out of anything else, right? People don't like to do hard things all the time. At least, I know I don't always want to do hard things, but instead of quitting it, I'm like, how can I make this easier? And then I find a simpler, faster, easier, more efficient, and effective way of doing it so it's not hard anymore. Or I delegate it, and then someone else does it, but I also look for a best possible way of doing it, most efficient and effective, so they don't get stressed out too and burned out and quit on me. All right. I am talking about and thinking about so many different subjects today. Here's an example of how I'm not letting something stress me out. I use something called the Believe app. It's sort of my secret weapon when it comes to dealing with the mental, emotional, challenge areas and aspects of our life. It's a hypnosis, meditation, affirmation app from Victoria Gallagher, and I freaking love it. I am her #1 fan and user, and I think I broke mine a couple of days ago, or I reached a limit in what it's capable of. It was on day 813, the 13th, 14th, 15th, and then today I woke up and it zeroed me out days. It kept my number of sessions and it kept my number of minutes, but it zeroed out the number of days. So I think just that piece of it is a little bit broken. I think they probably just need to expand the limit on the number of days in a row that you can listen to it, and that should solve the problem. And I should get my days in a row back. I messaged Victoria and we'll see if it gets fixed. But normally that would freak me out. But I looked at it. I did what I usually do every day on the app, and then it went from 0 to 1. And I'm like, okay, something's broken. Now, I take a screenshot of it every day, just the screen of what day and the stats, because I don't track them otherwise. But I knew a couple of days ago something was off. I kept seeing 813, 813, and I'm like, well, that doesn't seem right. But I was so busy doing my launch preparation things, I was like, I noticed it, but I didn't do anything about it. I could have probably preemptively done something about it. But normally something like that would tip me over, and I'd be like, oh my God, I lost my 815-day streak. You know, today's would be day 816. But instead, I just pulled out my computer, fired her off a chat message, and said, here's what happened, and we'll see what happens. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm creating my content, making my videos, and moving on with my day. Because guess what? The truth is, even if it goes to 0, does that mean anything? No. I know I've done it every day in a row, and that's what really matters, is that everything comes from within us. And so we get to decide if we're going to freak out about something. If we're just going to say, okay, problem solved, problem handled. I pass it off to the person I can. And worst case scenario is they can't fix it and they can't change it. And then it is what it is, right? Am I going to spend any time and energy on that? No, but I'm still going to use the app because I love it. All right. If I can help you in any way, all you have to do is ask. Reach out, send me a message, ask. Otherwise, go on the school community, Supersize Your Business, join for free. It's a freemium group. And then secretly, that is the absolute positive, best, fastest, easiest way to get in touch with me. Because if you join my community, I let you in, and then you can chat and direct message me whenever you want. Now, Don't go crazy with that because I only have so much time and energy, but I'm there to help. All right. Have an awesome day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.